Hi guys, we've found another cemetery. This is the Minyip Cemetery. It's bigger than I thought it was. We've come up to the back and we'll go down to the front and we'll see how we go. Okay, I'll turn you around. Okay, now there's actually a chair up there which is really intriguing. I'm wondering if there's a grave there or a memorial, because quite often in the older cemeteries, or maybe that chair has just, I think that chair has just seen better days by the look of it. Yeah. But we'll see how we go. This one, obviously, this one was Mary Clark née MacDonald, 1844 to 1921, born in Inverness, Scotland, wife of Thomas, mother of Annie Erland and 7 other. She was a courageous pioneer and a loyal servant of God. So that looks like the other corner over there. So we'll head up here. Okay, we've got they were all earlier. This one has the, oh, that's alive with birds, blackbirds. And then you've got the Celtic cross. Okay, Thomas Patrick and Honora Charity, 1905, and Honduras, native of Callaway, Ireland. So that's the harp and that. And there's one over here. There's John Sweeney, beloved wife of Honor Sweeney, 1922. Okay, and there's a square memorial, but it's been lost. Okay, there's some other markers over there. I'm just doing a quick, I'm just going to the ones that look interesting and not, because there's the old mixed with the new. This one has an urn and that of John Burke, Homeland Caron. Oops, sorry guys. 1914, and Catherine, 1919. Okay, that's some younger ones, some newer ones. So like I said, there's old ones mixed in with the new, so I'm got to do some walking. They look like new ones here. There's some old ones over here. So here's James Colin, 1958, 1951. And here's one with the wrought iron. And at the back there's actually a gate there. But unfortunately there's no name because it's all metal and it's worn off. Okay, so this one has a nice Celtic cross. Lorraine Coat 1912 and Lawrence it is. Oh, and Bridget 1880. That looks like a grave there. And this is Catherine Malone, 1900, and Martin Malone, 1883. So we have John Maloney, 1917, Elizabeth, 1914, Catherine, 1912, and Alex, 1920 something. Okay. And there's an infant. This one has carpet over or metal, so maybe I would say that one's fallen in and they're going to redo it. This one looks like it's been repainted. I'll see if I can bring it in a bit more. Rosalind, 1997, so that's a newer one. Okay, there's some very new ones over there. There's this one above ground. Thank you for your service, 1923. Okay, this one has had some trouble. It's very destroyed. It's got a very nice statue above it. We'll go down. Might just bring it up a bit. Okay. Thomas Fitzgerald, 1894, Joanna, 1892, and another Joanna, 1878. Okay, the wind's coming up again. So this is a nice Celtic cross. So we have at the top, it's very hard to see, Keenan, and I'm assuming the wife or daughter, but they've got lovely urns and that. This is Annie, beloved wife of Cornelius Hogan, 1896. So that's... Then we got Morris. Actually hasn't 46, and then we have Bridget Hogan here. Then we've got a Keegan. That looks like graves there. Oh, just going to go up here. Okay, we've got Patrick Henry, Kilkenny, Ireland, 1885. And then we've got John Burke, who there would have been something on top there, 1908. And this one's actually got a memorial shaped like a cross. I haven't seen one like that. That is very intriguing. Okay. This one is Alexander McChubbery, 1990. Sorry about that. I'm trying to fit it all in. These are some gorgeous memorials still intact. And there's a few over there. Oh, they're quite nice. That one's a little bit wrecked. But this is Hugh McChubbery, 1887, Catherine, 1903, Patrick, 1902, and Catherine, 1912. And this is a little one there. We've seen those ones. These ones. Okay. We'll just go over here. It is quite warm today, so I am looking out for snakes. So that cross there would have been on top, and then that cross would have been on top of that. So this is Patrick John Carrick, and Honora, 1916 and 1918. Now, a lot of the ones behind are newer, and there is a couple of war graves there. This is Maria Meaney, 1911. Okay, we've got another Irish harp and the Celtic cross. The Irish harp. We have Malcolm Mayer, 1900. Oh no, that's Anne and Malcolm, 1913. And then they would have had crosses on, and possibly names as well. Okay. Okay, we've got Michael Caine, County Clare Island, 1901, passed away, and Elizabeth, born County Limerick, 1916. And that's the crucified. And over here we have the lady dropping flowers and the wreaths. And we got, it's very hard to read, Brave Soul, James, pray for the souls of James Foley, 1897, and Nora, 1909. But the wrought iron is absolutely gorgeous. A lot of those at the back are new, so I'm not going to video them. Okay, so this is erected by Andrew in the memory of his beloved wife who departed 1882. So this one is a small Celtic cross, and it's James Francis Toole, 1921, and Lawrence, 1895. I know we've got Erigard in the card somewhere. Now there's some older ones here, but there's no names. The names in that have been unfortunately destroyed. And the same as over here, most of them have been destroyed. 1930, here's another older one. Is James Milcath, 1896, and Emily Harriet, 1909. Now there's a name they need to bring back. Harriet. Now this one over here unfortunately has lost its top, and the one behind it has no name. John Watson, 1892, and then there's that one there. And this one is Susan Plitz, 1892, and Hermond, 1909. This has been redone. Henry Bosher, 1890. 1896, and Ivy Blanche Brutcher, 1896, and Jane Brutcher, Nee Smith, 1879. So there's a couple over there that I will go over and have a look at. Sounds of the birds are lovely. So this is Weil, Jeanette and Robert, 1924 and 1928. And there's some newer ones here, over there, so I won't film those. And these are two ones that are very, looks like a brushette. But like I said, there's a lot of new ones in amongst the old, and obviously some have been redone. Why am I looking for cards? It's been installed in me. This is Andrew Alice Anderson, 1902. There's that one. 1909. Julia Catherine, wife of William Nove, 1911. And there is a very lovely memorial. Most of these are newer, so I'll keep going. Now there is information in this one here. So this is in memory of the infants, children and young buried in cemetery unmarked or unknown. So that's a lot of babies, children and others. Okay. I might actually see if I can take a photo of that. I don't know. I don't think I can. Just wait. Now I can. Okay. Now, these are the information of all the where people are and the niches, and I might try and get that one from back here. I need to. Right. Okay, I just noticed a couple over here near the. I get on about there. Okay, this is 1818 to 19, the little ones. And at the time there was little ones that were buried near trees and underneath or near the fence line because their parents couldn't afford to bury them, or they couldn't afford the grave site. So I'm not quite sure who that one is. They're all new. They're new. So this is Annie Hayler, who died at Dumrinkle, 1886. And there's some more and some older ones. So a lot of them have, but it goes all the way down there. And we have gone from there. And yes, I've walked past a lot because of the age. There is some lovely Copamondi style ones. And this is an older one, Hobson. Potter. Oops. And at the back you've got one Noel Newell Karl Heinrich Fimmel, 1915. Matilda, 1916. And Carla, 1908. Abib, wife of Leodore Sleep, 1908. Okay, there's some more just there. And like I said, a lot of these are newer ones, so I won't be filming out of respect of their families, and they're still grieved people. This is a legacy, the legacy frame that obviously somebody had been looked after by a legacy. Now legacy looks after war widows and children, and they're still around today. They still help today. Okay, this is unknown, but I'm sure if you could find the number and go to the board, you'll find out who it is. The Historical Society has done a great job here. And of course you can't go anywhere without the rabbits. And this one is James Turner, 1879. So this looks like a new headstone. Yes, it is. There's another memorial. Oh. So this is the Penny family vault. And we've got Henry Penny, 1890, Anne, 1905, Albert, 1887, May, 1882, Isaac, 1880, Sarah, 1933, and Emmanuel, 1958. Oh, here's in memory of Queenie Newman, John and Emily Newman, died Adelaide, South Australia, 1896. Okay. Oops. Found a hole. Okay. Okay. This is James King, 1829 to 1877. He was a sergeant major in the Dumblin in Ireland, and Alan Agnes, buried in Burwood. Original selectors of a lot 109. That's incredibly, that's why I like coming here. You get in memory of John King, 1830, 1881, 61st Regiment of Foot, British Army, India, and his wife Elizabeth, 1881 and 1900, and parents of these, and brother, all born in County Down, and the original selectors of County Down, of Kingsley Minyip, custodian of the Eureka flag, 1855 to 1895. Isabella King, 1904. Peter Alexander, mother and stepfather of the original selectors of a lot 155. So that is really interesting, like to know that there's the Eureka flag that was used in the Miners' Rights Act in Ballarat in the 1800s. So that's very interesting. I wondered why the Eureka flag was on there. Now I know. Oh, there's more over there. And I'm just going to do a skip through because, I'm just going to stop. Okay, I'm just going to stop for a minute and then I'll start again. And we're almost down to the gate of the Minyip Cemetery, so that'll be good. I'll see you soon. Bye.